As you saw, the client must be protected by providing them with all the disclosures and materials mandated by the law. There are significant duties required of producers and insurance companies when it comes to being upfront with rates, coverages, exclusions, conditions, and underwriting processes. Our last section of the lesson involves field underwriting. As the producer, you are the field underwriters for your insurance company. You're expected to take care of your company because, as a producer, your legal responsibility rests with the insurer. This means that you, as an insurance professional, must be honest, ethical, and straightforward in your actions. Remember that producers are required to provide a notice of information practices to their prospective clients no later than the time of application. We'll look at the different types of information that's obtained by underwriters, such as medical information and reports, risk classification, and the Medical Information Bureau, or MIB. We'll also examine when a producer should collect an initial premium from the applicant and when coverage would actually be effective. You'll have to give your client a receipt for any premiums you receive, and depending on the type of receipt used, coverage may be in effect the date of the receipt or begin at a later date. If a policy is issued, it will have to be promptly delivered to the applicant, who is now the policy owner. Study the different risk categories closely. For example, what are the differences between a preferred risk and a non-standard risk candidate? They're substantial. Will a policy be issued if a prospective client is not in great health or has a checkered medical past? What about those with hazardous occupations or hobbies? The lesson will explore options that carriers have concerning less than ideal clients. And yes, we can issue policies for those who aren't in the greatest health, or those with particularly dangerous jobs or hobbies. The question then becomes, how much is your client willing to spend on the premium? We'll look at the methods carriers use for charging increased rates to individuals that present a higher risk to the carrier. The lesson concludes by studying the question of why insurers want medical examinations and lab tests on potential insureds. Medical examinations and laboratory tests mostly depend on the amount of insurance requested. It's safe to say that the larger the face amount of coverage, the more the carrier will want in terms of a person's medical background. Finally, we'll examine why sexual orientation cannot be used as an underwriting criteria in life insurance suitability concerns. The NAIC and federal and state regulators have implemented many regulations and statutes that are meant to protect the insurance buying public from unethical and deceptive sales practices.